Imagine your mind as a magnet, pulling in whatever you focus on. Yep, your thoughts have that much power. They can shape your reality, whether you realize it or not. So it's kind of a big deal to pay attention to where your mind is at. Are you thinking positive, hopeful thoughts about your life, your work, your health, and relationships? Or are you stuck in a negative spiral, letting worry and doubt take over? Here's the thing. Everything in this world, all the things we see, touch, and experience, started as a thought in someone's mind. First came the thought, then the action. But, whoa, sometimes we overthink things, right? It's like our minds are stuck in a loop, replaying the same old stuff over and over. So it's essential to stop and check in with yourself. What are your thoughts actually creating in your life right now? Look around, take a deep breath, feel the space you're in. What do you see? What do you feel? Now take a second and ask yourself, what do I really want to bring into my life? What do I want to see, feel, or be? The key is to focus on positive, empowering thoughts, because that's how you begin to shape the life you want. As Rumi said, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. When we follow that pull, we're on the right path, even when it feels like everything else is spinning around us. It's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, always doing and never really stopping to check what's going on in our minds. But trust me, the reality we experience is built by our thoughts. That's the heart of the law of attraction. It's not some trendy idea. It's been around for ages, based on the simple truth that thought energy is the source of everything we experience. No thought is too small or insignificant. Everything we think can somehow find its way into our reality. Thoughts aren't just abstract, floating ideas. They're tied to our brain's wiring, synaptic connections that give shape to our thoughts. It's almost like these mental sparks are the foundation of our physical world. Even though only a few things are hardwired into our brains, the way our thoughts turn into experiences stays the same, whether we're in the physical world or navigating our inner worlds. So yeah, it's pretty wild. The process of thinking something up and bringing it to life. It's intricate, sure, but it all comes back to the same thing. What you think about, you bring about. The more you tune into that truth, the more you can start to change the game in your own life. All right, let's get down to it. Here's how you can harness the power of your mind and truly start creating the life you've been dreaming of. First things first, when you wake up and start your day, hit pause for a second. Seriously, take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Let that stress float away. Relax your shoulders, drop the tension from your neck, and allow yourself to smile from the inside out. Feel that little spark of calm, like the quiet after a storm. Now, in that peaceful moment, ask yourself, what do I really want to create in my life? Get clear about it. Think deeply. Get specific. Paint a vivid picture in your mind. Imagine it like you're watching a movie, starring you. Visualize that beautiful scene of your success, the grand finale of your dreams coming true. Feel the thrill of hitting that goal, the warmth of victory spreading through you. Hear the applause in your mind, the sounds of triumph. The more details you can add, the better. See every aspect, every moment, every little win that brings you closer to your big picture. Let those feelings flood in. Embrace them. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the joy of being in your dream life. Let the excitement swell inside you, like the anticipation before a big reveal. That smile on your face, that's the universe telling you you're on your way. Keep coming back to this vision again and again. Each time, make it brighter, clearer, more real. Add in even more details. With every step in your visualization, imagine yourself taking on each milestone with confidence, like you're walking toward your goals with a spring in your step and a fire in your heart. The more you live in this vision, the stronger the attraction you'll build. It's like you're pulling those dreams right to you. Now here's the thing. Don't rush it. Take a breath, enjoy the process. You're in charge of your destiny. And remember, anything is possible when you believe in your power to create. But hey, you've got to clean up your life too. If you want to make room for what's coming, you've got to clear out the clutter. Take a minute to think about the stuff, people, activities, whatever, that's holding you back. Maybe it's a social circle that's no longer a fit, or a task that no longer excites you. Maybe it's someone who's been draining your peace. Sometimes it's obvious what's got to go, and sometimes it's not. Trust your gut, though. Your intuition knows what's slowing you down. Don't feel like you need to toss everything at once. Take it slow, one step at a time. Just start clearing out what no longer serves you, and watch as the space opens up. That's room for your dreams, your goals. That's energy you can pour into things that light you up. Saying no to things that don't serve you, that's a game changer. You'll feel lighter, freer, more alive. It's like lifting a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. You'll be able to move forward with ease. Because when you let go of what's holding you back, the universe will rush in with everything you need to hit your goals. So go ahead, look around your life. What's gotta go? Get rid of it. Hold onto what feels right. Remember, this is your journey. You set the pace. What matters is that you're making progress, step by step, creating the life you've always wanted. When you put your focus on something, it grows. So, be clear about what you want, hold that intention tight, and pour your energy into it. The more you focus, the more it's going to expand in your life. Keep that momentum going and watch your dreams unfold. All right, if you're looking to bring your goals into reality, one powerful way to start is by creating a vision board. It's like a treasure map for your dreams, pinning your aspirations where you can see them every day. But hey, let's not stop there. A to-do list is another gem to keep you on track. Break down your big dreams into bite-sized pieces. Every time you check something off, it's like you're crossing a finish line. Little victories add up. Another tip? Get curious. Research your goals online. Read everything you can. Articles, books, blogs. Talk to people who are chasing similar dreams. Knowledge is like fuel for your fire, and the more you learn, the more you'll see your goals take shape. Oh, and don't forget about community. Join a group of people who are also gunning for the same things. You'll find strength in numbers, and there's nothing like a good support network to keep you motivated. But here's the real kicker. Focus on what you do want, not what you're missing. Put positive energy into your goals. Imagine how it'll feel to crush them. Get excited about it. Daydream about what it'll be like when you're living your dream. That kind of positive energy is what keeps your goals front and center. So yeah, focusing on your intentions is the secret sauce to manifesting them. With tools like vision, boards, to-do lists, research, and a solid support system, you're giving your dreams the energy they need to grow. And always remember, what you focus on expands. Now, let's talk about taking action. You can't just hope for the best. To make things happen, you need to take inspired, intentional action. It's not enough to just keep busy. Be busy doing things that matter. Start small and take baby steps every day toward your goals. At first, it might feel tough, like you're pushing a boulder uphill, but trust me, with time, it gets easier. Those actions won't feel like a chore anymore. They'll become second nature. And guess what? These actions won't be driven by fear or doubt. Nope. They'll come from your heart, your intentions, your desires, your core beliefs. They'll align with your vision and purpose, and that's when the magic happens. You'll feel more confident, more calm, more you with each step you take. And the best part? You'll start to make better decisions and take even more meaningful actions. Your life will start to feel fuller, richer, and more satisfying because you'll be living in sync with your values and purpose. Now, I know it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind. The world moves fast, and it can feel like you're always running just to keep up. But here's the thing. You need to slow down sometimes. You've got to carve out a little corner of peace for yourself. That means turning off the notifications, stepping away from the hustle, and just being still for a while. It's in these quiet moments that you can reconnect with your inner self. To do that, create a space of stillness, a spot where your thoughts can finally settle like leaves falling in a breeze. Sometimes, disconnecting from technology and the whirlwind of life is the most important thing you can do. And here's where nature comes in. Nature has this magical way of calming your mind and grounding you. Whether it's walking in the park, sitting by a stream, or just soaking in the sights and sounds of the great outdoors, nature helps you find balance. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind. So go ahead, take that walk, sit in your garden, or just breathe in the fresh air. The more you let nature's peace flow through you, the more clarity and balance you'll find. And when you find that your goals and dreams won't just feel possible, they'll feel inevitable. Sometimes the world feels like it's spinning too fast, right? It's like we're constantly on the go, never hitting pause. But you know what? Silence. Yeah, the kind that lets you breathe can be the key to finding a little peace amidst the chaos. It's like the quiet between the notes of a song, the pause before the next big thing. Silence gives you the space to really feel what's going on inside. You can sit with your thoughts without rushing to judge them. And let's face it, we all have those thoughts and emotions that we like to ignore or hide. But in that stillness, we can hear what's been drowning out. It's like finding that missing puzzle piece, the one you didn't even realize you'd lost. When you really sit with yourself, away from the noise, you can hear your heart, your soul. It's all there. Those pieces of you that maybe got buried under the busyness of life? Yeah, they're there, waiting for you to notice. And when you finally do, things feel different. Peace? It's like stepping out of a storm and into the calm after. With peace comes clarity. Suddenly you can see things more clearly, more balanced. And when you can see, you can choose. You make better decisions when you're grounded in that kind of peace. And speaking of peace, nature, oh boy, it's a game changer. Ever been out in the woods or by the ocean? Just listening to the breeze, watching the waves? Nature's got this way of grounding you. It's like the earth itself is telling you, hey, take a breath, you're all right. It helps us connect with our true selves, shedding the layers of stress we've been wearing like a second skin. Our minds, they're like gardens, vast and full of potential. When we tend to them with care, they grow peace, joy, happiness. But we've got to let go of that urge to control everything, you know? We can't always write out every step. Not everything's going to go according to plan, and that's okay. In fact, when we stop clinging to the script we've written, life has this funny way of surprising us with something even better. It's like watching a river flow. Trying to stop it is pointless. But when you let it go, that's when you find the most breathtaking views, the ones you'd never expect. By loosening our grip on how things should be, we open the door for life to show us something new, something beautiful. Letting go, it turns out, isn't just about releasing control. It's about making space. Space for growth, space for new dreams to take root. It's like planting seeds in rich soil. When we release the need for everything to be just so, the universe can step in and do its magic. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach suddenly come knocking. It's not just coincidence. It's the universe working with you. That's the law of attraction, baby. The more you focus on the good stuff, the things you're grateful for, the more the universe sends your way. It's like turning your life into a magnet for abundance. And let's be real, when you focus on what you already have, you're building this solid, magnetic foundation for even more good things to show up. And then there's forgiveness. Whew, now that's a big one. Holding on to old hurts is like carrying a backpack full of rocks. You don't even realize how heavy it is until you set it down. But here's the thing. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting. It's about releasing. Releasing the weight, the bitterness, the anger that keeps you stuck. When you forgive, you're not excusing what happened. You're freeing yourself. It's a conscious choice to let go of what's holding you back. And the best part? When you forgive, you're not just freeing the other person. You're setting yourself free. Your heart becomes lighter, and suddenly there's room for love, joy, and all those good vibes to fill up the space that was once crowded with pain. Forgiveness, it turns out, is like the master key. It doesn't erase the past, but it sure does unlock a future that's full of peace, love, and the kind of happiness that doesn't depend on anyone else. So yeah, letting go, whether it's of old hurts, control, or negativity, it's all part of creating space for the life you're meant to live. In the end, life's about finding that balance. Peace, forgiveness, letting go. These things aren't just lofty ideas. They're powerful tools that shape our reality. And when we choose them, we start to create a life that reflects all the good stuff we want to attract. Gratitude. It's one of those things that can really light up your life, right? It's like the secret ingredient to happiness, the spark that makes everything shine a little brighter. When we're grateful, it's like our hearts fill up with sunshine, pushing out the shadows. Whether it's the people we love, the little victories we've scored, or just the quiet moments of peace, gratitude turns those things into pure gold. It helps us see the good even when things aren't perfect. We stay hopeful, optimistic, like we're walking on air. But, oh boy, when we're not feeling grateful, that's when the clouds roll in. It's easy to get stuck focusing on the stuff that isn't going right. We start picking apart the little things, overlooking all the beauty that's already around us. It's like we're wearing these dark sunglasses that keep us from seeing the light. And let's be real. Sometimes it's because of the noise inside our heads, the negative self-talk, the stuff we tell ourselves when we feel down. It's hard to notice the good stuff when your mind's full of doubt and frustration. But here's the thing. The way we see the world is totally influenced by what's going on inside. If we feel off, unhappy, it's time to take a look under the hood. What's really going on? Are we holding on to past hurts? Or is it the constant chatter of, I'm not good enough, that's clouding our view? Maybe it's the expectations society dumps on us, or pressure from family and friends. Whatever the cause, it's important to pause, take a deep breath, and ask ourselves why we're stuck in this rut of negativity. And if you're feeling like gratitude is slipping through your fingers, it's okay. The good news is, you can change that. Shifting your mindset takes work? Yeah, but it's so worth it. Sometimes, though, that lack of gratitude runs deep. Like, really deep. Maybe it's from past trauma, a rough childhood, or just dealing with people who didn't treat you right. Those experiences can leave scars that make it tough to feel anything close to grateful. But here's the bright side. It's possible to heal. It's crucial to understand where these feelings are coming from, and that might mean leaning on people who care about you, friends, family, or even professionals. By tackling those old wounds, you can clear the space for joy, positivity, and yes, gratitude. At the end of the day, gratitude isn't just a nice idea. It's a game changer. It has the power to transform your life, to bring in all the happiness you deserve. The more we practice it, the more we start to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than lack. And let's not forget the thoughts we carry. They shape the reality we live in. If we're constantly letting society's standards, peer pressure, or family expectations control our thinking, it's hard to create the life we really want. But here's a thought. What if you took the reins? What if you focused on your dreams, on the things that light you up, rather than what others think you should do? That's where mindfulness comes in. Taking the time to quiet the noise, and focus on what you truly want. Picture it. What does your ideal life look like? What kind of person do you want to become? When you give yourself that space, the path starts to open up, just like Rumi said. As you walk, the way appears. The more steps you take toward your goals, the clearer the way becomes. But here's the real magic. It's not about the world shifting. It's about you. You have the power to shape your reality. By focusing on what you want, not on what you don't, you can create a life that's not only meaningful, but deeply fulfilling. If this video resonated with you, I'd love it if you gave us a thumbs up and subscribed. Share it with your friends so they can feel the love too, and leave a comment below. Let me know what's on your mind, what you've learned, or any experiences you want to share. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.